Good afternoon everyone, hope you're all doing well and welcome back to another video. And in this video I'm just going to be talking to you about how I'm going to find a problem, hopefully come up with a solution or find out a solution to that problem and then offer it to people that I'm trying to get interested in the industry or people that I'm talking to at the moment. So that's what this video is all about. It's just another vlog of me trying to grow the business further, build the foundations and making sure that I'm doing the best I possibly can to gain the best client results, the best client satisfaction that's out there. That is my ultimate goal, and that's what I talk about all the time. I've now got a video call to do as part of the niche research. I'm trying to understand this niche better and get to know the problems and how I can help them in the future. So that's what I'm going to do now. Hop onto my laptop and I'll show you and take you with me. So yeah, this just to sort of, and that's kind of it. Is there anything you want to say before we get started or anything? Yeah, so is it alright if I just ask you a couple of questions and you just give me your honest opinion? The information won't be shared anywhere. That's kind of how, that's all it is. So I just finished up with that video call. As you can see, it went quite well. Found out some good information about the niche and I asked as many questions as I could and tried to understand what would be helpful in the future moving forward. If they could change anything about the niche, what would it be? And that kind of idea. So that is day number 1 of the video. I will see you tomorrow for day number 2. It's not actually tomorrow today, it's 2 days later, and in terms of the problem, solution and the offer, these are the things I'm thinking about and these are the things I'm trying to improve on and gain more experience in and understand those people. I still have a cold, so I apologise if I sound a bit different again. So to start with the problem then, what I'm trying to do is understand my niche and research everything I can about it, then understand, well, what problems are they facing? So I don't just want to market myself as I help this niche. I want to market myself as I help this niche do this thing. And I think that's where I used to go wrong, because before, when I was trying to really push my social media management, I just advertised on Facebook groups and I'd just post to them and I'd simply say social media management services. I wouldn't say any specific business or any specific problem. It would just be social media management services available. Book a call with us now or contact now. And I think that's where I was going wrong. So something I've never tried, something I've never actually done, is found a problem first. So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to find a problem, understand my niche, try and watch videos about my niche and understand it completely, so that when I do get to talking to people in my niche, I can use all the lingo and the terminology and everything that they would use to actually talk to people, and stuff that's sort of subjective and only inclusive in that niche. And so that's what I'm trying to do, that's where I'm trying to head to. So then once I found that problem by researching, talking to people, I've already so far hopped onto 2 Zoom calls, or Google Meet calls, sorry, and I've talked to people about what do they like about it, what don't they like about it, if they could change one thing about the niche, what would it be, and all that sort of idea. So that's where we're at currently. You know, it's, I don't know, it feels like there's been no progress made, and it feels like there's not a lot of progress being made by talking to these people on Google Meet, because I'm not trying to sell them something, I'm not trying to, you know, say buy this and work with us or whatever, but I think it's actually a really, really important part, because even I'm not trying to sell them anything, I get to understand my niche a lot better, and I understand how it works, how it operates, the struggles they're experiencing. So I think this is a really, really crucial and important part, and I'm glad I've started it, glad I've done it. So see, although there's no progress made in terms of the financial side, there is progress made in terms of understanding the niche, knowing what they want, what problems they have, and everything that comes with that. So in terms of the solution, when I do find the problem that I'm trying to solve, when I do get to the solution, or if I find a solution or make one that already exists, or I don't know, but when I do find the actual problem that the people are experiencing, I need to think, well, how can I reverse engineer it so that they have this problem and I have these set of skills, or I need to learn these set of skills, and then from there, how can I make a solution using the skills I have to come up with an outcome and a better result for them. So it could be struggling to gain deals or brand deals, and then I could connect people to brands, gaining them more deals, whether it's advertising, whether it's emails, and that's kind of the thought process. I haven't found like an exact problem. I've come across a few common things that people are saying, so I haven't found like the one problem. I've only hopped onto 2 calls so far, but when I do hop onto more calls, hopefully that should sort of reveal itself. Then when I do find a problem, I'll look into the solution a bit more, but if I don't have the problem first, I can't really see the solution. But the basic principle of the solution is to just fix the problem that they're experiencing. And so once I've got those 2 things, what I can start to do then is build my offer, and that's something that I think I need to work on, because before I just say, you know, gain 8 free highly qualified leads, that would be my offer, that was it, and then we'll work with you for free until we do, and that was the offer. But I think I need to work on it. I think I need to make that a bit more substantial and make it, I don't know, more like a foundation rather than just a side note to the business. It needs to be the core thing that attracts people, not just something that is like an added bonus, if you see what I mean. So that's what I'm thinking, that's where I'm at. So the 3 things I need to do is find a problem, make a solution around that problem, and then offer that to people in the niche that are experiencing the problem, so that I can put the solution to their problem to fix their problem. I hope all that made sense. But that's where we're at, that's the principle. So that's kind of the video. That's where we're at, that's where I need to improve on and get to in terms of growing the company and making sure I can provide as much value as I possibly can. And the other important part, I suppose, that I need to add in is a guarantee. And now, how do I add that guarantee? Is it going to be you get your money back if it doesn't work, or we work with you until you win? But these are all things that I need to think about, and I thought I'd just spend the day yesterday sort of working on that, and that's why it's 2 days later and not tomorrow, today, if that makes sense. So that's what I was doing yesterday. I was working on thinking about offers, thinking about problem solutions. I didn't actually hop onto a call yesterday. The previous 2 days I did one on one day, then one on another day, so I had 2 days of calls back to back. But yesterday I didn't actually hop onto a call. I was still doing outreach and trying to get people to hop onto calls, but I didn't actually book any for yesterday. But then I need to add the guarantee in. So what's the guarantee going to look like? I'm not too sure yet, but these are all things I'll take you along with me, and maybe I won't even get to show you my exact offer, depending on if it's private to the community, I suppose, or to the niche. But I'll try and show you as much as I can, because it's what I want to document here. It's what I'm really passionate about showing people, and it's something I really care about. And it's only fair for me to say thank you so much for being part of the journey. It means a lot. I'm going to get there. I'm going to get towards my version of success, whether it takes me 5 months, 50 years, it doesn't matter, but it means a lot to me that you're actually a part of it, so I can only thank you and condone you all for that. So yeah, it's currently Saturday, it's the weekend, so this weekend I'm going to be trying to understand my offer, film more content for my short form, and that's kind of the plan for this weekend. I hope you're enjoying the vlogs, hope you're enjoying me talking to the camera, walking around, showing you what I'm doing on my laptop and stuff like that. That's the kind of style I've used more in the previous few videos. My last video that I posted actually, or 2 videos ago, my last video got 7 views and it actually gave me a subscriber, so that's really good news. And then the previous video from that, I think we're up to 91 views on that, with 8 comments and 4 likes, I think. So the previous video has actually done really, really well, and that wasn't a vlog one, that was me saying that these next 2 months really count and why it all really matters to me and everything like that. So that video's done very well, so thank you very much for the positive feedback I've been receiving. It does mean a lot, and I really enjoy hearing what you have to say about the videos, if you're enjoying them, if you're not, why that is, why that isn't, and stuff like that. But I'm going to end the video there. These are things I need to work on: the problem, solution, building the offer, and then adding a guarantee. And that is the video done. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to take it one step at a time, and I will catch you all in the next one.